All right, let's get outside to the main stage. They're burning bright out there. The atmosphere already building, even though it's just early part of the afternoon. Our MC is John McDonald.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very warm welcome to Winter Gardens Blackpool for the Stan James World Matchplay, brought to you by the PDC and live on Sky Sports. It's time to meet the players. Would you please welcome, from St Helens, the Saint, Alan Tabern, and from Ledbury, Herefordshire, the Raging Bull, Terry Jenkins.
First match of the day then, Terry Jenkins. Good performance this week. Could see him move up as high as 4th in the world. Some terrific performances, most notably, of course, in recent weeks. That final in Vegas. But Alan Tabern, the man he faces, one of the form players on the circuit, made the last 16 in Vegas, is from St Helens, and he's a very, very awkward customer. Let's get it up and running then. The commentators, Eric Bristow and John Gwynn.
Yes, thank you very much, Dave. I agree, he is an awkward customer, and arguably now the best left-hander in the world, Alan Tabern. There are very few other left-handers who can match him, and certainly has given this man a test in the 3 times they've met. According to Alan Tabern, they have met 3 times. Terry Jenkins, 43 years of age, and the bull from Herefordshire just about got through the floods to get here in Blackpool, and he said just a few miles down the road they were actually hemmed in by all the water around. But Terry's made it here, and he'll be taking on this man, Alan Tabern. Eric, he says he's played Terry 3 times. Terry's 2-1 up, but they've all been really cracking contests. There's really nothing between them, he reckons.
Well, Alan's been a great player over the last 2 years on the floor, but he hasn't really done it on TV yet. I know he got through his first round in Vegas.
Ladies and gentlemen,
on the
first
floor,
leg.
He's played great darts. He took Van Gerwen out in Vegas to get through.
And he did have a very good World Championship, didn't he, at Purfleet a year or 2 back. But it's all about today. It's all about this round 1 match between these 2 Librans. Just a day between them, 25th of September. This man, the left-hander, and Terry Jenkins' birthday is the day after. So they can't look to the stars, can they, Eric? Because they're both under the same ones, my old mate.
They're going to help them both, isn't it?
Yes.
And Terry's on a roll at the moment, though. He's lost both finals in Vegas, and he's full of confidence.
140.
So I think Jenkins has got a bit of favour. I don't know what the odds was, John, but I mean, he's had so much experience over the last 6-8 months playing in that Premier League once a week.
Yes, Jenkins was actually as low as 1-5, 1-4, 1-5, and Tabern's best odds 100-30, 3-1 with the sponsors. Best price you can get for Tabern, 100-30, which actually I think looks quite tempting. However, it all will unfold over the next hour or more. We don't know how long this game is going to go. It's
100.
first to 10, but of course, since it has to be won by 2 clear legs, it could go way beyond.
Well, the 3 games yesterday, 2 of them went into extra time.
They did.
Great games, all 3 games. I enjoyed them, all 3 of them yesterday.
But don't you agree with me that now that there's far more it's far more competitive within the PDC ranks, there's more of a likelihood now that games will go beyond, if you like, the winning post.
Yes. I mean, they're all that good enough to hold their throw. That's what it is. Like tennis now, they can hold their throw. A nice little start for him here now. 17, double top for the first leg. Settle him down.
Neat and tidy. I think that's the expression we have to use for that first leg from Terry Jenkins. And Alan Tabern was back on 76, hoping he'd have a crack at it, because that's what he'd have wanted for double 8, but he's made a great start to this leg.
140.
It's nice when you get that double first dart, John. You know, because if you start missing a couple of darts at a double and lose a leg, then the next time you get a shot at a double, you're thinking, I haven't hit one yet. But now when he's hit the first one, he's not going to be frightened of anything now.
Yes, the pressure can build, can't it, during the game?
81.
I mean, you had a long and well, remarkably successful career, Eric. 5 times world champion, 5 times world master, and many, many other titles as well. But can you
45.
remember the days? Do you remember the days when the doubles just wouldn't go in?
Well, they just get thinner. So they've got like a champion's choice board. I used to practice on one of them because then it make the doubles look bigger.
60.
But sometimes on the stage when you clip that, go down the side of the wire, just the doubles just shrink the more you miss it. And other days they look like a bucket.
Yes.
You know, you just go in and you just throw it and just bump straight in there.
And I dare say the same applies to the trebles, in fairness.
He's looking like a bucket here. Oh, nice first 2 there. Now he's got to win his second leg now to settle him down.
Yes, he's got a great chance here. 95, under no real pressure, and Jenkins could do with a treble here.
60.
Well, that means now that Tabern will take 95, a different route than he would have done if Jenkins had been on a double, on a finish, I mean.
There's no need for him to go with a ball. 90.
Wants another 25, I guess.
No,
well, I think he made a bit of a mess of that, Eric, wouldn't you?
It was not the way to go. He hit a 5, a 6, and then a 1. So, I mean, now he's giving him an opportunity now, which he's not taking. Oh, he's returning the compliment here.
27.
Well, I described the first leg by Jenkins as
83.
neat and tidy, but this is scrappy by both of them. At least the latter part of it, anyway.
Yeah, they're the legs you got to win, John. If you can win the scrappy legs, then you'll win the match. It's all right winning these 14 and 13 and 12 darters. Obviously, the legs you're playing well. But you want to nick the ones where you're not playing well.
He shot on the second leg.
Lovely finish in the end.
Yes, we've got 100% finishing so far. 1 out of 1 for Jenkins, 1 out of 1 for Tabern. Well, that has to be described as neat and tidy. You don't get better than 100%.
45.
So what's the odds that the next leg will be finished on 84? Because the first leg was 82, the second leg was 83.
It would be a remarkable coincidence, wouldn't
85.
Good odds. Do you notice how different the audience and the picture of the audience looks without the smoking it, John?
it? Yes, it is remarkable. It is, yes. Unbearable sometimes the smoke was, wasn't it? But we don't get it anymore.
140.
I actually spoke to one chap yesterday.
92.
And he said, I'm not coming again. I said, why not? He said, I've got tickets for the week. I'm not. He said, I've got to go 150 yards for a smoke, which it is for me. He's got to go all the way outside. I said, well, give him up. Give him up. You'll feel better for it.
That's good exercise for him.
Yes, indeed.
Good exercise to cough. You get walk 150 yards to start coughing.
105. Alan, you require 155.
There's a chance against the throw here. Just want to get a nice treble here, set it up.
65.
Well, he's left himself a 90, which is very gettable. This is one of those finishes you always like to see. But Jenkins not fully in his stride. Tabern's average at the moment, 97.8. I know it's early days yet,
90.
but he's a good 14 points ahead of Terry Jenkins. And here's a chance for a break of throw, which on the evidence of the averages, Eric, he deserves. Double 15. Just a little over the top of there. And he
60.
didn't quite make it.
That's the ones you got to take. 2 darts at a double. So it might be 85 instead of 84. Double top to hold his throw. Brilliant.
He's showing the third leg. Terry Jenkins.